Oh dear, 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 dear. Just got in. Look at my little dinky hotel room. What have we got here? Hello. Ooh, a courtyard. And here is my very sweaty self. Okay, so I've just had some food. Came in, had a shower, and then went straight out again to have some dinner. I just had a pizza, and yes, here we are. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to do some museums, I think, and then where are we at? Then on Saturday I'm going to do bookshops. I think that's what I'm going to do. I really want to finish, whilst I'm here, I really want to finish Marcel Proust. Yeah, finishing a Proust novel in Paris seems pretentious and apt. So we're going to do that. I made a little bit of headway in this. This is slow going. It's a bit heavy as well, but it's interesting. And then I'm not going to finish anything else, I don't think. But just in case I got disgrace, and yeah, Giovanni's room. Don't know why I brought that really, just because I'm in Paris. You know, maybe I'll meet a Giovanni. Actually, no, I don't want to meet a Giovanni because we all know how that turns out. So yeah, so I'm going to go to bed and yes, go and see some museums tomorrow, I guess. I am very tired. Right, so it is my first day in Paris, and yes, I forgot with city breaks that you do a lot of walking, and I've done a lot of walking today. I mean, I started the day walking up the steps to Sacré-Cœur, which was nice, and then I went to Centre Pompidou, saw some modern art, and then went to Notre Dame, saw what's going on with that, and then I walked. Oh no, then I went to Shakespeare and Company. I was going to do that tomorrow, but I thought, oh, it's just around the corner. So I went to Shakespeare and Company. I'll show you what I got in a minute. And then yesterday I went to Musée d'Orsay. By the time I got to Musée d'Orsay, my lower back was going, "You've got to sit down for 4 hours." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Musée d'Orsay was fine, but when I went there, it was really, really crowded, really, really packed. And as much as I want to pay all the respect to the Impressionists, I was kind of like going, "Oh, right, yes, that one, yes, very good, very good. Manet, very nice. Monet, very good." And bye. But no, it was interesting. So yes, I sat in some cafes and read a bit of Proust. I'm so reading Proust in Paris is the most gloriously pretentious thing I've ever done. Yeah, so I'll show you what I got from Shakespeare and Company. Shakespeare and Company. It's a bit stressful. It's a lovely shop. I mean, it's you queue to get in because it's relatively small and very, very popular. So you have to queue to get in, which is fine. And then you go in and yeah, it's kind of just like, ooh, it's a really nice shop, really, really nice shop. It was crowded. And I suddenly realised, because I hadn't gone in with a plan, and I was like, oh no. And because, you have the Shakespeare & Co. stamp on your book. So it's like, oh, what am I going to get? And I picked up Pure Colour by Sheila Hetty, I think. And a couple of other things. And I was like, hang on a minute. Don't buy Pure Colour from here, because they're really expensive, these books. This shop is. So I put that back, but instead I bought one book. I bought The Mysterious Correspondent by Marcel Proust. Yes, these are a bunch of short stories that he wrote. So yeah, so I thought that seems apt to go to Paris and buy some short stories by Proust. That seemed apt, the right sort of thing to buy. And then of course you've got the. Hang on. Can you see that? There it is. The stamp. And yes, a couple of bookmarks. I also bought, for a present, I bought this for a relative, which is just a little bag. And then I liked it so much that I bought one for myself. So there we go. I'm still reading. I mean, I'm still getting through Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm very near the end. I've only got like 50 pages or something, which is fabulous. I think I'm going to finish this tomorrow, I think, which would be cool. And then I'm also getting through The God of Small Things. So yes, tomorrow, we'll see what tomorrow brings. But I'm knackered. I'm going to have a shower, another one, and then go out and find somewhere to have some dinner, and then have a nice time. Okay, I'm back. If you can hear a whirring, that's the aircon. Back from day 2. It's still only 5 o'clock, but I came back to the hotel after walking around everywhere. So yes, so I went to Gilbert Joseph bookshop, and yes, I got Mrs. Dalloway. It seems weird to have bought Mrs. Dalloway in English in Paris, but there you go. Penguin Modern Classics, yeah. They're sort of revamping their covers a little bit. And look at, I like this one. Look at her. Hello. Yeah, and it's very slim. I sort of forgot how slim Mrs. Dalloway was. So yes, I did have a look at some Proust there, and I was really close to getting a French language version of Swan in Love, which is just the Swan in Love chapter from Swan's Way. I was really close to getting that in French, but I thought, do I really need that? So yes, so I'm going to hang around here for a bit, and then I'm going to go out for some more dinner, and then yes, I need to finish. Speaking of master, I need to finish this. I'm only got 20 pages left. I've been slowly reading this, God of Small Things. It's okay. It's all right. It's written beautifully, but it's just a bit. It's a lot. It's kind of like. But yes. So I need to have another shower. I'm a sweaty mess. I need to have another shower, and then I need to just chill out, and then have some dinner somewhere. So yes. I have just finished this. À la recherche de Tom Flipping Perdue, In Search of Lost Flipping Time, Volume 4, Volume 4, Sodom and Gomorrah. Marcel. Albertine, you in danger, girl. You in danger. Oh my flipping neck. I'm very glad to have finished it in Paris. And oh, goodness gracious. We're going to have to go straight to Volume 5, aren't we? Who knew that La Recherche was going to be this stressful? Well, there we go. Okay, and we're back to life, back to reality, and yes, back to this bookshelf again. So that was fun. I like that. I haven't been abroad. I don't think I've been abroad for 4 years, I want to say, maybe. Yeah, so it was just good to have a couple days away, change of scene and stuff. And yes, here we are. So just to summarise, to conclude what we did. So I finished 3 books. Good old Proust, Marcel Proust. Fabulous. I can't wait to talk about these one in my next wrap up, by the way. So yeah, Marcel Proust, God of Small Things. I think this is some people's favourites, and it was okay for me. I was just like, all right. And then, of course, Disgrace. I finished this. Well, I've read the whole thing on my train journey from London to Devon. It was a 3-hour, 20-minute train journey, and I finished. I read it all, and watch out for the extra strong ones. Then, in terms of what I bought, just to remind us, so in London I bought this Lost Illusions by Honoré Balzac. I bought this because in Proust they are always, not always, but they do reference Balzac a lot. So it'll be interesting to read this. It's a bit of a chunker, but yeah, it'll be interesting to read this. And then in Paris, I bought Mrs. Dalloway, because why not? Yeah. Mrs. Dalloway said she would buy the flowers herself. Yeah, I'd like to get to this very soon. And then, of course, in Shakespeare and Company, we got, what was it called? The Mysterious Correspondent, short stories by Marcel Proust. I won't read this until I've finished the whole of La Recherche, which won't be until probably the end of the year. But it's just nice to have. Yeah, it's an interesting one. So, throughout Proust's life, 9 of his short stories remained unseen. The writer never even spoke of them. Perhaps he was not ready to share the early themes he was nurturing for his masterpiece, In Search of Lost Flipping Time. Or perhaps in dealing directly with gay desire, they were too audacious, too near to life for the censorious society of the time. So yes, I mean, having just read Sodom and Gomorrah, I mean that's pretty thingy bobs. This is probably on another level, so we'll see what that's like. And then of course I got these nice little bits and bobs. So yes, thank you for watching. If you've been watching my little Paris trip, it was fun. It was fun, and yeah, normal wrap-up-y stuff will resume as scheduled in a couple of weeks, or a week. So, goodbye for now. Au revoir.